Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be learning please skills. An out of balance body tends to increase our vulnerability to negative emotion and to reacting from a space of emotion mind. And if we use the skills in this video, it can help us take care of our body, which can increase our emotional resilience, which is a very positive psychological attribute to develop. We can remember these set of skills with the help of an acronym PLEASE, and it stands for treating physical illness, balanced eating, avoiding mood altering substances, balanced sleep, and getting exercise. So the first thing is to treat physical illness. So when we are sick, it lowers our resistance to negative emotions, and the healthier we can become, the better we'll be able to regulate our emotions is something that's a proven fact. People often tend to not go to doctor's appointments, end up missing their prescribed medications, end up not going for follow-ups, not taking proper care of themselves by getting themselves frequent and needed medical checkups. This point, what we try to say is to avoid all of those behaviors and try and treat any physical illness that you may be having, because then that will lead you to sort of not be susceptible to difficult emotions and can help you regulate better. And the next one would be to eat a balanced meal. So try to eat amounts and kinds of food that help you feel good, not eating too much or not eating too little, and not practicing any dietary habits that can again increase your vulnerability to an emotion mind. So when and how often you eat and your daily eating routine can be very important for a lot of individuals, and especially people who are diagnosed with mood disorders or even ADHD for that matter. So stay away from foods that make you feel overly emotional, that make you feel lethargic, that come in the way of your focus when you're about to eat. So be mindful about the way you're choosing your food, and sort of monitor how you feel when you're eating different things, and sort of get your eating on track and balanced. Then avoid mood altering substances. So alcohol and drugs, just like food, can also lower our resistance for negative emotions. So stay off illicit drugs and use alcohol in moderation if at all you do tend to use it. And as it is clear in the name, mood altering substances do end up altering our mood. So this is the reason why it's probably not a good idea to use any of these substances before any important events of our life, or in situations where behavior control is especially important, in situations where you feel that you may not be able to regulate yourself. It's not the best idea to engage in using any of these substances. In general, it's a positive practice to try and avoid these and overuse of these substances in your life. Next one is to get yourself some balanced sleep. So try to get the amount of sleep that helps you feel good and fresh, not too much or not too little. Usually for an average person, the sleep span is somewhere between 7 hours to 9 hours, and try to keep to a consistent sleep schedule, especially if you have any sleeping difficulty. And the last bit is to get yourself some exercise. A regular exercise schedule can have multiple effects on you. So we could even use it to build mastery and build positive experiences in our life to help us build a life worth living. It is one of the things that does help build psychological resistance by reducing your vulnerability to difficult emotional situations.